What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I could tell you to stop when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
Well, if you ask me, you should man up and tell your master the truth.
Truth be told, my master has never mistreated me. I just didn't want to be a disappointment to him. Who's opening that? Is there something you need? I should look to see if anything's
That's a fine maypole.
Go ahead and tell friends of Flashing, too.
good day.
Greetings.
You're having problems with the Geliovites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Geliovites right away.
Well, if you've got it all figured out, why don't you do it yourself?
Right. And who's going to run the inn in the meantime, eh? Besides, everyone in Gelioff knows us. If someone from here shows up there, they'll get suspicious.
All right. I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Albram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Gelioff, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is. The finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective, too. Now I mean, you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Albram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village, but you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
All right, then. Albram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Albram's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught. Why do you and the Gelioff lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Albram's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Takov down to the gamekeeper's lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial, but the Geliovites took it from us.
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass-kicking so he'd remember it. And remember it he did. But then fucking Albram came along, claiming it was the other way around. and that pasture belonged to Zhelyov.
Well, can't you all just reach some kind of agreement?
Do you think we haven't tried? But there's no talking to the Zhelyevites. Year after year we meet in that pasture. I tell it like it was, but Oldbrum always starts spewing his lies. Then we end up arguing until the sun sets. And when the Zhelyevites are at wit's end, they come at us, and nothing ever gets solved. We managed to convince them to at least give us back half the pasture. But I know the whole bloody thing belongs to us. We can't just leave things like this.
Then how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the joke. There's a but then fuck.
Well... Have you tried asking Lord von Burgos for help?
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Trotskovitz bailiff to sort it out. But the bailiff couldn't care less. He said we should deal with Oldbrum ourselves, or he'll have us caned and clapped in the pillory.
What's new around here?
Vostotek. Lord von Beregov's huntsman's a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlak Pond. So if you know your way around the woods, you could go and offer him your help. I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. What's new around here?
Nothing new. It's quiet here, fortunately.
Can I spend the night here?
We're not set up for that here.
I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
I'll let you sleep on the hay for a couple of groschen.
Let's agree on a price. Do you accept?
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal. Fine. Feel free to sleep on the hay, but don't go wandering around my home.
Fine! You had your chance!
Mercy! I surrender!
You've been loitering around where you shouldn't have, and I've received reports of things going missing. Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of theft. You'll pay a fine, and if I don't find those things on you, you'll pay for them too.
All right, I'll pay. I don't want any trouble.
Now I'll take those stolen items and see if you have anything else that doesn't belong to you.
Have a look then.
Right. I thought as much. I know this here doesn't belong to you either. All right. That, along with indulgence, should be enough. But I don't want to see anything like that again. Get out of my sight! Get out of here! Put that pig sticker away right now! Good, see? There's no need to be slinging a weapon around.
Greetings to you too!
You wanna... Ah!
Greetings to you. I apologize.
I found a dead body!
The bastard. I'm on my way.
Careful!
What? Who killed him? Christ.
I apologize.
Whoever did this ought to pay with his head.
How terrible.
Horrible.
Praise the Lord.
Terrible.
How awful.
How awful.
I hope someone gets to the bottom of this soon.
Excuse me. Stiff as a board. But who killed him? There must be some clues that'll lead me to the murderer. Excuse me. There must be some clues that'll lead me to the murderer.
Greetings. Hey, you're all bloody.
I have a bit of coin again, and I'd like to throw it around. Shall we play dice?
What game would you like to play?
Courtiers for me.
Let's play.
Let's see what you've got.
We'll all end up in the grave one day. Is it all worth it?
My, someone's on a roll.
What a senseless death.
And now I'll fuck it all up. Or not. Hopefully I'll do it again. Done.
We'll all end up in the grave one day. Is it all worth it?
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
What a senseless death.
If I was you, I'd take it. Sacra! What a silly goose I am for playing.
We'll all end up in the grave one day. Is it all worth it?
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
What a senseless death. We'll all end up in the grave one day. Is it all
That's enough for me.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad. Now it's filthy again. Damn it.
Christ, what's the hold up?
what a senseless
Done.
death.
Taking their time again.
Ugh.
Oh, well.
We'll all
What
end
is this?
up in the grave one day. Is it all worth it?
Why is this sticky?
Curva, why do I even play?
We'll all end up in the grave one day.
What are you here for today?
Where should I lie down?
You can sleep upstairs in the barn. There's plenty of room on the hay.
I'll be with you.
Same to you.
Are you going to the market tomorrow?
Why is this all sticky?
Innkeeper, a beer! Innkeeper,
God grant you help.
look out!
What can I do for you?